Friends, welcome to my channel and a very good morning. Today is Friday morning. It is 13th June 2025. The time is 7:50 and I'm sitting at Nana Nani Park. Let me tell you one thing that I find it very funny. All these years nothing happened. In 2 days I had subscribers, 103 subscribers, and I can't believe myself. So it went to 937. 9 not 37, 957. So I was, my head is spinning, like how can this be possible? How? Because on the dashboard it is showing only plus 7 subscribers. Then again, when it is showing plus 7 subscribers, it is showing 957. And again when it's showing, it is 103 and 957. And the next day when I see it in the dashboard, it is 800 and it is just jumping 800 and minus 50 or 60. Okay, so it should come to around 896 or something, 896. Then again when I see it is 888, and again when I see it is 883. So these people keep playing games. How can just suddenly 100 people come in, then again 60 people go in? So you can see how YouTube manipulates, how they play around with analyticals. So if people think that analyticals is the truth, it is not the truth. So and if in 5 years time I am stuck where I'm, when I was telling you they are minusing, it is they are minusing bulk of people. And now I will tell you all, I want to shout out certain countries which are I can't believe this. Desmond is amazing. I had done this 2021. That is 4 years ago. That has shooted up to 1,600 views in 2 days time. I don't know, because it's Pride month or whatever. Countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, Brazil, Mexico, Italy, Canada are watching. UK, US 10%, because it's a Pride month. I don't know. They want to put me into, like, they want to put me into trouble because I was very clear about how I spoke about this LGBT community. I used to touch such controversial subjects, and can you believe all of them are males who are watching this? And I am finding it very strange that how my voice is silenced. And now when I'm doing light and frothy things, people have a problem with that also. How they have minused me. Otherwise back then I should be touching 10,000, now 100,000 subscribers I should be having, just like that, because there are people watching, and they, even the countries and all over the world. Okay, and when I'm touching such a huge subject, LGBT Pride month, it is scaring me. Why? Because they want to attack me. It is not scaring me, it's because they want to do a personal attack. These are sneaky, a subtle way to sabotage me. Then these LGBT, whichever community it is, they will be pouncing on me. How dare you, this and that, let's remove the content and all that crap shit. In fact, when I remember when I had posted this, the gays from New York community had threatened me to send an legal notice. That talent management company, whoever it is, who's handling Desmond. The gays of New York were the biggest bitches on YouTube. How much have they harassed me? These lesbians, I don't know about these lesbians and feminists, but the worst categories were the incels, the mictos, and the gays, especially from US, Canada, UK. The biggest bitches were from US. It triggered me. Today it was triggering me a lot of things about my ex also. Like a lot of flashback was coming in for me, since I see his family members early morning every day. A lot of things was irritating me today in the like everything was, I don't know why I should not be irritated, but I was, like, kind of. Did I leave my hair? I haven't washed my hair for past 1 week. I just wanted to keep it just like that and check out what happens. See, sometimes when I'm posting my on location languages, how I speak with people. ये साल कैसा रहा ओए रब्बा, मेरी बदल गई चाल. See, it's very stylish kind of a thing. If you can see this, I've had people who I ignore come and stand in front of me and talk to me. Hi, haven't seen you. Bitch, you've seen me the other day, but I unsee you. But if you want to pounce on me, it is your problem. After such a long time, because maybe I come across as this vain person who is very much into looks and styling. It's not so. If that was the case, I wouldn't be speaking to all kinds of people. Is that old, that bob style of the 60s and whatever? I don't know, maybe of the early 1920s. The flappers used to have this kind of a style in the 30s and the 40s, especially in the 20s and the 30s. They had this kind of a style and it was very short. And the 50s and the 60s. I don't know, something is triggering me. It's something to do with my ex. I shouldn't even call him an ex. I actually, I don't know why I call him my ex. Why? When there is absolutely zero connection or anything. But yes, it's like that person is in my orbit. He's in my radar. I can't tell you how it is. He's in my energy field. Even through his family members, I feel that way. It's triggering me. It's triggering me. Considering I haven't seen his face for like, when did I last see him face to face? December 1st, 2024. After that, I don't know anything about that character. That was the last time. Last time. It's almost 7 months. And there are any, I don't find myself, I don't see myself seeing his face. But the minute I say I don't see myself seeing his face, now that person might just land on my face. But something is making me feel uncomfortable because I feel, I think, I think, I think. I shouldn't be thinking, forget it. I should not even be bothered about such people who are so horrible. When you're a housewife, what is your life? You will be only speaking खाना बनाना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, mindless talks. अरे तुम्हारे घर में नहीं, मेरा बेटा, तुम्हारा बेटा छोटा बच्चा नहीं है, इज़ गोइंग टू ऑफिस, उसकी भी शादी हो चुकी है, उसकी बीवी ख्याल रखेगी. Just because you want to show important of yourself, you don't keep rushing around. So that's the reason why these ladies are never satisfied, because their identity is tied up doing I'm not saying that's wrong, but that's not your life. After 50, you are free. You are free because your children have grown up. You have no responsibility to the unless and until you want to forcefully do their babysitting of their children and be like their guardian and be all over them, bossy, dominating. You have your husband's money. I'm talking about the ladies. If you're a widower, you have your husband's house. Live peacefully. Tell your children to find a space for themselves, and even if they are living in the same space, I hope it is 2 bedrooms so that they have their space and you have your space, and let them do whatever they want to. Don't go interfering in their lives all the time. ये खाएगा वो क्या खाएगा, बीवी है बच्चे है उसके. Don't keep running behind him. I see a lot of these ladies really losing they don't have an identity first and foremost. Then they keep bragging about their household duties. Big deal. You're a middle-aged lady. You're 50 plus. You're 45 plus. Your kids have grown up. They have their own lifestyle. Your husband is comfortable in his own way. Don't keep chasing people. Don't try to dominate and try to act smart. Build financially. Be secure. Have your own thing. That is more better. Have your own house. Learn banking, learn how to manage your funds. Don't be a vela chutia female who's only going to bhandaras and satsangs and eating free food or bhaji sabzi kharidi. Can't हाथ पैर नहीं चल रहे. Keep a maid, eat good food, go outside, have a social life, join a dance class or something, take up some hobby. But नहीं, ये चूतिया औरतें ना ऐसी ही रहेंगी. Then one fine day they die with all that rottenness. They'll be running behind that gold, and then they'll be running behind saris which they don't wear, mindless shopping, mindless gossip, mindless waste of time, running pillar to the post, wasting their time, doing silly things. There's so much more to life, right? None of my business, but do get lost, I don't care. That's all I wanted to say. I see people doing puja. Why are you doing puja if your mind is not there, and that puja also is not making sense? These are just idols, idol worship. Maybe their gods are giving them some profit or something. In all these Shetty Pujari Hoda, you'll see the red color ka some kapda band ke they keep so that the customers come. And even on their food, they pray over the food to make it more tasty and all that. It's a fact. They offer it to their gods first, the tea and the food. Once that is done, then the customer, इसलिए उनकी पूजा first thing in the morning होती है. Especially when you go to Bharti, they don't even open the counter before doing their puja. They'll keep you waiting. They'll open their shutter at 8, but they'll keep you waiting. 8:20, 8:30 they start. You have to keep sitting. It's a fact. They'll open it early, but they work at their own pace. Only tea is prepared. First thing, tea is prepared. So you might, if you're lucky, you might get tea. But the food is good because they pray over to their idols or their whichever gods or demons. I have no idea what it is. I shouldn't be saying this. That's how it tastes better. Then they put a lot. Then they have some rituals which they do. That is the reason why it tastes better. These foods are prayed over. So whenever I'm sitting, I said, "Let your will be done." Yeah. All the foods are either cursed or either whatever, some rituals are done. Oh, we are praying to our gods. Your God, what is it? It's a picture, some sort of an image. And how much of time they waste doing that? 15-20 minutes they come early, especially the owners do it. The ones who sit at the money counter have to do it. They do it. When they're sitting, they agarbatti jalate hain, and then they keep. When they are doing it at the counter, then they put tika to the cash counter because they worship the money. Money is worshipped here. So all this shit chat is going on early morning. Then you wonder, you look at them and they're so rotten. They're sitting in the hospitality, food industry. Rotten faces, rude behavior because they don't care. It's like they know it's vegetarian restaurant. People will come down and eat whether you like it or not. And early morning, the breakfast is generally vegetarian. I also prefer veg early morning. My second breakfast might be maybe I might eat egg or something. Maybe I can't even eat that. But then early morning, I would always prefer something simple and veg. I was watching this vegan's lady's house, which she has built about natural way, and she's got an induction and she's got a biogas. I hope you understand biogas. I think this screw is touching my lace. And she looks so weak and sick and terrible, as though she's going to fall off because she's not eating any carbohydrates. She's just eating mango, guava, banana, raw vegan like an idiot. If you're in Kerala, you will eat rice and all that. These idiots don't eat any of this. The idiot lady is not eating, but house is wonderful. All of natural material, repurposed, recycled material. Some of them take it to new heights with this recycled material. And how expensive it is to. But the lucky part is that these people have land with the well, and it's nice and green. So you can manage to have whatever in your own courtyard or something. All pretentious things it is. If anybody who's into NGOs and zero waste and all that, now let me tell you one thing. Like I'll give you an example. When I started this, it's not that because I'm well to do, I've got lots of money or something. It was always a passion, and I always used to have videos, doing my research, looking at videos from all over the world, how they deal with it. So I always wanted to do this. This is my passion. It is not about money. If money comes in, I'm all the more happy. Money should come in as much efforts I'm putting in. It's not that I'm craving to have. This is not my business. This is my passion. Because then this passion takes up a lot of time because you're networking with people who are like bitches, like vultures feasting on dead meat. Now I'll have to get the BMC or the municipality involved in this. Otherwise, it's not possible that I can even speak to people. The industry is so huge, I can't tell you. Okay. I'll keep adding more insights how this food industry is. Of course, there are rituals which are done on food. That is the reason why it tastes good. And then they put something into it when they are cooking also. There's a lot of spell casting done. So day in and day out, they can stand in that business. Not many people can, handle business, especially food industry. A lot of spell casting is done. Don't think these fast food big corporations are equally into a lot of satanic rituals. So a lot of your food is cursed. I don't want to name them, you all know it more better. Whatever rubbish crap you all are eating, pizzas, burgers, coffee, whatever you all are having, which are the major ones, global ones. They are no less. They're the biggest satanic cult leaders. I've said enough, I think. I don't want to touch the Pride month. I'm least interested. Get lost. I'm not bothered about you people. I don't want to waste my precious time on you. You all are the scums of the earth. You should be ashamed of yourselves. That's all I want to say. I'm just winding up.